Today is February 3rd, 2021, and my people, it's about that time.
Our everyday lives are becoming increasingly complex, causing economic inefficiencies and unnecessary stress. Big tech has enabled great things, but you are now the product rather than the customer. But it doesn't have to be this way. At Fetch.ai, we are building a decentralized machine learning platform based on a distributed ledger to enable a new digital economy. The code is open source, so any business can gain access to the power of AI to carry out complex tasks. This is made possible through the use of digital representatives, which we call autonomous economic agents. These agents act on their own behalf to deliver economic value based on personal preferences. They exchange data using smart contracts logged on a blockchain. Our world-class team has a wealth of expertise across many areas, allowing us to focus on real-world solutions. The mobility and transport sectors benefit from optimum route planning. The healthcare industry improves from collaboration whilst maintaining privacy. Energy providers increase efficiency and users reduce their costs. And DeFi and FinTech benefit from increased liquidity and lower barriers to entry. We are working with a number of research institutions and businesses to help us bring this to life. The network is now live, and software toolkits are available to enable everyone to deploy machine learning services. This may sound like fiction, but it's real, and it's happening here and now. Your day-to-day life will never be the same again. It'll be better.
Like a boss.
Live from the USA, helping you get paid every day. This is the boss of Bitcoin, the Cristo of crypto. It's your boy BK. And if you don't like me, you must not like money. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Today I'm doing a fintech blockchain review of Fetch.ai. I think this is one of the most innovative platforms in development currently on the blockchain, and so we'll be covering that on today's channel, and also reviewing the charts to let you know if it's time to buy some Fetch and make some money like a boss. So if this is your first time tuning in, congratulations, baby. You are now rocking with the best. My name is BK, also known as the Crypto Trader, and I'm the boss of these charts, as you will soon find out. Every day I grace this microphone with my voice is another day you can profit as a result, and today is no exception. So if you haven't done it already, make sure you subscribe right now, turn your notifications on. This is one of the fastest growing crypto trading channels in the world. We have one of the premier communities on Facebook, also on Library, LBRY at Bitcoin. So make sure you follow us on Library if you are watching social media on the blockchain. In addition to that, we have a Telegram channel. There is a link in the description for you. And we got the #1 Bitcoin group in the world. Don't believe me? Just type it in on Facebook. #1Bitcoin. 20,000 of my best friends come together 7 days a week to keep each other empowered and in profit in the marketplace. And oh, by the way, on these videos, I give away some free Bitcoin. All you need to do is share this post to win free Bitcoin. Bam! And we go drop in a little thumbnail, bam, right? So if you want to win some free Bitcoin, share that post when you watch this video, and somebody will win. I'll pick a winner live on the air on tomorrow's video. So stay tuned, subscribe, and let's go ahead and make this money. What is Fetch.ai? As you saw in that video, they're doing a little bit of everything. Essentially, it is bringing this deep web artificial intelligence to the blockchain. It's coming in through Cambridge, which is one of the top academic institutions in the world, and they have some major partners and some major players that they've already partnered with, working with them behind the scenes. They said it's a open source technology that any user can run to connect to the network, giving access to the power of AI on a world scale, secure data set to carry out complex coordinations in the modern economy. They're doing a lot with hotels right now. They're doing a little bit with smart grid and infrastructure. And it's really applicable, I think, in the financial industry and marketing. One of the things they talk about right now is like autonomous responses. Basically, if a customer comes to your website, then you're able to track them, you're able to email them. You know, if they buy something, you're able to follow up. So everything is like boom, 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 like dominoes. Once you hit one, then the next one basically goes over and goes over and goes over, right? And so one of the things that they talked about specifically most recently, I think, was this hotel. Let's see, which one is the hotel? Nope, not that one. Yeah, 77,000 hotels with the autonomous travel system, right? Autonomous AI travel agents intend to reduce the role of centralized aggregators and services, thereby encouraging direct provider to consumer interaction. These efforts should lead to considerable cost savings, around 10%. So essentially, when you go through a middleman, that middleman has to get paid, right? And it's between 3 and 30% sometimes on what the middleman makes. The autonomous AI travel agents framework developed by Fetch.ai is not meant to completely replace current systems, but rather to complement them, right? They've developed application frameworks to allow hotel operators to launch their platforms to market. They are also able to negotiate and trade their existing inventory while getting payment in fiat and or cryptos, all powered by the native token. And so essentially, this is a much more efficient system that they've developed that connects users to providers, or there you go, consumers to providers, and it saves at least 10%, probably more. There you go right there. The Fetch AI system allows hotel service providers to have their own rooms marketed and booked without paying the standard 15 to 20% commission, right? So a prime example is when you go to hotels.com. Hotels.com is an aggregator. Basically, they partner with every single major hotel chain in the world, but then they get a cut on the back end. So you might buy a room, say here in Las Vegas, for $100 a night. Well, that hotel is probably only getting about $60 or $70 of that. Hotels.com is usually taking the rest, just for soliciting your business and also facilitating the payment, and getting it over to that merchant. So basically, they're the middleman, but they're making between 15 and 20% on that room, right? And so this is really, really cool. This is, I think, usable technology. A lot of people always talk about, well, you have to have mainstream adoption for Bitcoin to have some feasibility in the world. Well, no, actually you don't, because you got about 10,000 altcoins that have usability, and every single coin that is built using blockchain technology proves Bitcoin's value. Bitcoin doesn't have to trade for $1 as long as the blockchain is being utilized by future technologies and future businesses and future protocols. Well, that in itself has constituted Bitcoin's value, because Bitcoin forever will be the longest working prototype utilizing blockchain technology. You see that? Every coin that came after it is like a grandchild. You know what I'm saying? And Bitcoin is the granddaddy of them all. Let's look at the charts. FET to the BTC right now. We are going to do a live technical analysis, price analysis, let you know if you should buy this thing, how high it's going to go, and how much you can make using the boss method. If you don't know what it is, just type in the Big Brother how to chart like a boss and watch the first 2 or 3 videos on that there thing, and you will be well on your way to making money in the markets. Compliments of this innovation we use called statistical forecasting. Biggest thing to note, this thing, pretty much fell off a cliff, like, right? all the way through. First couple months it was on the market. Now, to no fault of its own, this was a very, very, very bad time for many of the altcoins. Like, what a lot of people don't realize, actually 2020 was one of the worst years on record for most altcoins. And this thing had a couple waves, and now it's coming back down right here. Now this is interesting. See, okay. Let's see. How do we want to do this? It's got like these peaks in here. And you got a system of like higher highs that are kind of creating themselves, right? Right there. Probably put another one. Right there. Right? It's kind of got the striation, these little vertical channels, right? Where the energy just kind of runs in between. Stands on top of it, falls flat, stands on top of it, falls flat, you know. And so, essentially, and let's see if we can get one more. Let's take these off. Yeah, I think it's gonna want to get to that bottom level right there, kind of like that lowest rung. Right now we're at 389, right? This thing just had a pretty big jump over the past week. Oh, and real quick, using our methodology, the boss method, it's very, very easy to spot when you need to buy a certain asset, right? When the white goes above the blue, that's essentially your buy signal. Right? When it goes below, it's got to go. So that's going to be your sell signal, right? Boom, boom. And you can literally kind of just swing these things back and forth. Right? And so just using simple boss method methodology, during the month of 2020 on this big run, buy it, sell it. Buy it, sell it. Buy it, sell it. You'd have been able to lock in about 180% over the course of, it looks like, about 3 months. That's pretty good. Once it fell, right? Once you would have, and this is the beauty of what we do, right? This is our sell signal. This is a big. Once you make a lot of money, that's when you got to look to sell it and jump out. All right, that's our major sell signal, right? Especially once we get this right here, which is our 77 under the 231. That's basically like the anchor. That's like, you know, that's this thing. Where's our anchor at? You guys see the anchor? I know somebody see the anchor, like BK is right there. Oh, I can't find my little anchor. See, like every other. There it goes. Right? Once you get this intersection, this is basically, you know, the market confirming that this chart is no longer good. Like whatever asset this is, when you have the 77 under the 231, that's the market saying, jump out, abandon ship. The Titanic has struck the iceberg. GTFO. You know what I'm saying? And so keeping that in mind, this is the beauty of it. You make 180% in 3 months on the way up. And guess what? You save 80% in 6 months on the way down. Because what did we just have right here? We just had another golden cross, and we could, you know, highlight that in yellow so it sticks together. We just had a golden cross to where the 77 came back above the 231, right? The 231 is flat, 231 had a nice dovetail. Went to sleep right here. 7 broke above the 77. 77 came above 231. Now the 231 is about to start going up. That's what we call the Holy Trinity. You know what I'm saying? That's the start of a new cycle. You know what I'm saying? And if you look at it on other charts, basically, essentially, what you'll see, let's jump down on the 77. What you'll see is all 3 of those lines more or less come together. Real close, right? Like, you got to zoom in to see like how close these lines actually are. Like, look at that. That's when you want to look at buying it, people. When basically all the energy inside that chart stops. The whole world stops and just takes a moment and then BAM! Off to a new cycle. You know what I'm saying? That's when lightning strikes and life is created, energy is formed, and it's distilled all the way through into the next phase of existence, right? That's what we have on FET right now. It's a beautiful transition from it's a macro reversal. Like, you have to look at how long this thing took. Almost 2 years break out. And I tell you, on this video, people, it's 3 parts to any given cycle. Break out, break down, flatline. What comes next? Bam! Break out. And so I say all that to say this. FET is a buy. This is AI on the blockchain. This is technology 3.0. You know what I'm saying? Cyborgs, existence, Iron Man, Elon Musk going to Mars, and we bringing AI to the blockchain. And we about to get paid, man. This is what we wait for. This is the next iteration of financial and human existence technology synthesizing together. And it's already up. What is this thing up? Just from our buy signal, this thing is up 115% in the better part of 2 weeks, 3 weeks, right? And so I actually had this one pinned down on our profit package. The profit package is the top 7 coins to swing trade every 7 days. If you want to make some money with the boy BK, this is what I do full time. You know what I'm saying? I help people all over the world make money on the blockchain. And I have 2 products available, 2 VIP trading communities available for you on bossofbitcoin.com. So jump on over to the website, bossofbitcoin.com, and scroll down. Your profit package right there. Bam! $50 for the first month, $100 thereafter. What does the profit package consist of? Only the top 7 coins to swing trade in a healthy market every 7 days. And I believe this FET has been on the profit package the last 2 weeks in a row. So essentially, if you go back 14 days, that'll put us right around here, right? And the people in my profit package group are already up, 30, 40, 50% after today. Yeah, about good 40% on this trade, right? So now looking at this chart, I think we will most likely be filling this energy cycle. Make sure the bands line up. Actually, let's jump down to a 33. It's beautiful. Beautiful. There it goes. Yeah, FET's gonna want to get up to 480. This is where it wants to go. And that's because that's kind of like the last cliff that it fell off right there. You see that little flux zone where it like dipped up and then bam, crashed through the ground, dipped up, bam, crashed through the ground. Once we got through that peak right there, then we want to go to the next one, which is that peak right there. Oh, by the way, that's where we're at right now. We're trying to battle through that resistance and that turbulence. That's what the market is doing right now. So once we get through that, we're going to want to get up to 480. And so if you're in on this trade, I would definitely say FET is a buy right now at 387. Actually, the time to buy it, if you want to be honest, time to buy it. Simple boss method mechanics. right there, white over blue on the 343. You know what I'm saying? And you have the whole market behind you. But if you just jumping in this thing now, that's fine. It's still a buy because now we see the different levels that it wants to ascend to. And it's on level 2 out of 3, right? And then you got one more up here. This level 4, which is right there, 4.2 to 4.6. Notice the harmonics in the Fibonacci extension, right? I didn't even see these different dips in this chart, right? 1, 2, 3, and 4. I didn't even see those when I drew my first correlation. All I did was, I think I did it on a 77. All I did was did a Fibonacci extension from this intersection, the big breakout intersection, to our breakdown intersection. Boom, boom. That's it. That's all I did. And you see how it just happens to coincidentally line up with the areas of turbulence and subliminal agreement on the left-hand side. By definition, this is how everything works. If you place a marker in the ground, say you place a marker in the ground right here, on this day right here, right? If you can understand the correlation of the past and infer it to your present day moment, well, then the future no longer becomes a mystery, because 1 plus 2 will always equal 3. And that's really all we do, is simple Fibonacci, boom, boom, right? And then you get communal agreement. All the way up. And oh, by the way, that last line, the 6-4, guess what? That works too. So it's like it's already done. You know what I'm saying? All of the energy that exists, everything under the sun, everything that is known already, And so all I'm doing is I'm showing you a way we can leverage this truth and reapply it to the world of blockchain technology, technical analysis, in a very, very, very simple, very effective, very efficient, and very concise way. I got my MBA at the University of Notre Dame. Shout out to my Golden Domer, my fighting Irish. And the founder, CEO of Keurig Coffee, Chris Stevens, he was one of my mentors at that university. He told me, simple is better. And so I make this as simple as I possibly can for you people, So if you appreciate that, I appreciate you. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. You know what I'm saying? This is how you chart like a boss right here. They don't teach this to people on Wall Street. They want y'all to die broke, stupid, desperate, desolate, and deprived of any real knowledge that can make you money from now until the day you die. Well, guess what? You just got it on this channel. Compliments of the boss. Holla at your boy. Let's get this money. This is what I do. Trade like a boss, boss of Bitcoin.com. I told you about them 2 VIP trading communities. The other one is the Boss Alert messages. This is for my people that's probably got at least $2,000 or $3,000 in the market. That's like 0.1 Bitcoin. If you got 0.1 Bitcoin, this group is for you. I do everything I can to try to help these people make as much money as they possibly can. It's a very, very, very responsive and receptive community. We got a lot of great crypto traders have been with me for a few years now, making money, since the days Bitcoin was $1,200. You know what I'm saying? And now it's $36,000, right? And it's not going to stop. We're going to be trading together the rest of our lives. So I invite you, if you are on the fence about joining, just jump in the Telegram group and be like, hey, What the profit package do? Did anybody make money on the profit package last week? Just ask them. We got about 2,000 people in the Telegram group. Just ask one of them if anybody made money. That way, you know, if ain't nobody making no money, then you probably shouldn't be paying no money for something. But as I said, I got people that have been trading with me for a few years now, so that means they have made money month after month after month after month on average for a few years. That's what we got, man. Fetch is probably one of the better coins. It should be one of the better coins of this next cycle, 2021. I think if Bitcoin, as long as Bitcoin is north of $30,000, I say this in my VIP trading groups, as long as Bitcoin is north of $30,000, we should see some money matriculate and materialize down on this blockchain. And so that's why I was able to zoom in on Fetch, you know, and really hone in on this one, because I think it's a great coin with a great technology, a great product, you know, and a lot of potential for the future. So there you go, everybody. That's what I got for you. That's all this video, man. If you appreciate this, I appreciate you. With that being said, it's that time of the day. Signing out. Bows. Boy BK, no matter where you stay, Brazil to Bay, California, all the way back out through Germany. Good night, good morning, and good day. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your time. Hit that thumbs up button for a player one time. Do that for me if you appreciate mine. Till we meet again. Stay cryptic, y'all. Peace.
Like a boss.
Huh. Arms.